Good day and greetings from Pretoria, South Africa. My name is Dr. Charles Cotter. I'm an independent blending learning practitioner with over 19 years of industry experience in global talent development. I'm also an accredited trusted trainer with a Global Quality Assurance Authority course conductor. I'd like to formally welcome to episode 1 of the Nota Bene Learning Collection, which is a micro-learning series of 10 episodes in my areas of subject matter expertise, namely strategic learning and development, strategic human. Fast forward to the year 2020, we've just gone through COVID-19, the global pandemic, which largely is biological change, and this has had a major impact and implications for current African learning development practices. It's already stretched our capacity, it's challenged our learning delivery platforms, and also questioned our future fitness and readiness to anticipate change. The bad news, however, in my opinion, is that this is just merely the first wave of change, and the second wave of change, driven largely by artificial intelligence, technological type of change, is likely to surface in the year 2025. And then also by the year 2030, there'll be ecological green change, which will have major impact on African learning development practices. This requires us as a community, as a professional community, to be vigilant and to change and recession-proof our operating processes, our systems, the entire learning development architecture, and therefore it requires us to transform to a strategic learning partner. You'll see the strategic learning development conceptual model framework incorporates the 10 key performance areas that I've mentioned in the IPO model, where there's inputs, there's processing, there's outputs. I did mention this horizontal integration across the learning development value chain, the vertical alignment between learning and development objectives and also the business objectives. And you'll see the influence of the external environmental forces, the VUCA business environment. It's volatile, it's uncertain, it's complex, it's ambiguous. Earlier on in this episode, I spoke about the 3 levels or the waves of change which have an impact. Disruption is certainly part of the model, and learning and development cannot be exempt or immune from this. And also you'll see this generates the learning intelligence that I mentioned, the different categories of metrics that I mentioned, efficiency, effectiveness, and also strategic impact. And running parallel to this model, you'll see that the performance management, which is often regarded as the bedrock of strategic learning and development, and also running parallel to that, we need to cooperate with the organizational development specialists and be a facilitator of change and transformation in driving towards a level 4 strategic maturity. In other words, becoming a strategic learning partner. So let's look at the 10 best practice principles and criteria for strategic learning and development. You'll see at the end of the session, I will provide you with a survey monkey quiz, which enables you to do the diagnosis and measurement of your current learning development practices. As I said at the start of this episode, regrettably, my research across 10 African countries, almost 2,700 respondents, has revealed that the current learning and development practices are operating at level 2 of strategic maturity, and that is transactional.